making a pasticcio and the moussaka mixed together, so I call it Moustitccio. It's but I usually use a little lamb or pork, but here I'm doing it with turkey. Sauteed onions, some garlic, turkey, and some fine diced potatoes. And I put a little bit of salsa I had, some tomato, or you know that salsa, a little tomato paste, garlic, ground black pepper, and a little salt. That's the first step. I added some green onions into it. Just going to cook it down. I'll cover it up a little bit to steam it. All the water evaporate, and then it'll brown it up. Just peel a little bit off, cut it into thick strips. A little bit of olive oil on a pan. A little bit of butter. Season up a little salt, pepper, garlic, salt. Pop it in. I added in 1 can of diced good tomatoes, and just let it stew down. It'll finish cooking the potatoes. Thicken up a little bit. That's going to be like our filling. It's almost like a lasagna. And then I boiled a pound of noodles. Gonna make a cream sauce. Use the eggplant like the lasagna sheets. Layer it up. Pour the noodles and the sauce over the top, and then bake it. Moustitccio. It's a combination of pasticcio and moussaka. Use some good Italian, kind of like rigatoni, not rigatoni, but penne, kind of thin penne. Now we're going to make a basic, just like a bechamel sauce with, got butter and onions, add some flour into it to make a roux, some milk, and then just miscellaneous cheese, whatever we got. Little ends, odds and ends, Parmesan, American, cheddar, a little bit of Swiss. We'll make a nice sauce, mix it with the pasta, and then layer that with the eggplant, the ground meat, turkey mixture, and that's it. Make the roux, and then we're going to add the milk into it. Okay, you got a cream sauce working, add a little bit of milk at a time, a little bit at a time. Smooth out the lumps with the whip. I got all the different odds and ends, pieces of cheese in the refrigerator, even a little American cheese. Once you got the sauce all smoothed out, add the cheese into it. Okay, we have our grilled eggplant, a roasted eggplant, whatever you want to call it. Put salt, pepper, garlic, a little paprika on top for the color. I got our ground turkey, potatoes, mixture, onions, can of tomatoes, decent diced tomatoes, juice. Let that stew down. Our boiled pasta, 3/4 cooked. Then our cream sauce. So what I do is put some of the meat mixture, a little bit of the pasta, layer it on the top. In each layer I'll put a little bit of that cream sauce on there. Okay, that's the first layer. I'll put some, little ladle some of that bechamel sauce over the top. Do one more layer after. So now that's the first layer. Okay, top with a little bit of Parmesan, a little bit of ground cinnamon on top. That's it. Moustitccio, combination of pasticcio, moussaka, Greek lasagna I call it. In the oven. Pop it in about a 300-degree oven for about a half hour. Bubbling hot, gets a little golden on top. Not in the bottom of the oven, the top of the oven, middle of the oven.